And just in Armenia now. I've come outside the church. No. This is the first place we've arrived in Armenia. Actually, this is an Orthodox church, but Armenia has its own church. It's the Apostolic Church, I think. But this one is originally Orthodox. If you inside the church, a lot of the faces of the saints are removed because this land was conquered by Muslims, and the Muslims removed the faces. And in Armenian churches, people are not allowed to be buried. That's why there's a lot of graves outside. Here's a little graveyard. It's a very mountainous country, Armenia. So recently they had a war with Azerbaijan. And just behind, I'll try and get a photo. I'll try and get a video. So this one is I can't pronounce it, it's the Khor region where the Azerbaijanis took it. And this is the original normal Armenian flag. Okay. Is Armenian. Okay. Next. So just in the church now. And we're outside. So this is an original Armenian church complex. So the previous church was Orthodox. Let's have a look. You see a lot of text on here because it was occupied by Muslims and they didn't like paintings, so the Armenians decided to write in some Armenian language. It's a very interesting country. We've got gravestones.
If you want to see a really good example of that, you can take a look at this gravestone over here. The lower side is Georgian, the upper side is Armenian. This is how different they are from each other. Both of them are unique alphabets, so nobody really uses them other than Georgians, Armenians, and they are considered to be relatively easy as the alphabet itself to learn because both of them are written exactly how you pronounce them. So you don't have like the like very weird rules like in English. Here in summer, you'll see the trees sometimes have just like stands where they're selling milk products like cheese, like sour cream and so on and so on. So this is one of the ways to gain money other than the donations, because there's not that many people coming here in other seasons outside of the summer, so they want to gather as much money as possible during the summer season itself. And on the
Yeah, so far this tour's alright. It's Armenian structure. Oh wow.
And pretty much they had only one entrance to up on the mountain from a small ridge which is on the right side over there. One rampart to go up and down. Meaning that this village was very much protected from most of the enemies, and invaders sometimes would just ignore these villages on the mountains because there are lots of them and they're not very suited to be like a main target of the invasion itself. So even these days, these villages are still present. People live there. It's actually very comfortable to live there.
Okay, let's check it out.
Since 2009, after the war with Russia, and now they can buy the car in Georgia, which is first time here, and bring it back home.
So, this is an image. Oh. Yeah, I didn't really speak much because if I speak in the church, it echoes everywhere. I don't see the tour guides talking. Yeah, here's the village. So this is actually real, authentic Armenian architecture. The previous one was Orthodox, and then topped with Armenian stuff. I gotta say, this country is really nice. It surprised me. Through here. And also you can walk on the gravestones in the Armenian Church because these people were somewhat important. Got some carvings. Okay. So there was a fire here before as well. Right, onwards to the next place. Right, I'm just in some random village now. Check out that Soviet sign. USSR. We've got a Soviet. It nearly fell. A Soviet monument. A Soviet plane. Right. We've got a Soviet plane with no engine. Some Soviet concrete. I'll check out that one. Well, how do we get down? Oh. Down. Recenter the camera. Whoops. So this is an Armenian national hero. Hang on, just got to sort the camera out. Right. Yeah, this is one of the... There was two Armenian brothers and they made planes. This is the younger brother. Not sure how to say that. It's got it in Armenian. And this is in Russian. USSR, 1957. I just want to show a little bit of the plane on this side, and then the plaque here. So yeah, this plane is a genuine MiG-21. Mikoyan Brothers. Right, time to go. So basically in the middle of nowhere at the minute. There's a lot of houses like this with commie blocks over there. Whoa. It's a typical Armenian village. Right, let's go. So I'm back in Armenian Church. This one's for monks. Wow. You'll notice how mixed Armenian architecture is as well, because there was a large diaspora around the world, so they brought back Arabic influence, Greek influence. You can see it in the architecture, or everything's mixed. So Armenia is very unique. Let's see what these gravestones. Here's the classroom. So the students will sit here, the teacher will walk back and forth. Candles. Here's the outside. This is UNESCO World Heritage as well. It's about 1,000 years old. More crosses. It's a chapel. Nothing here.
Hay hierba por ahí. Has comido parte de ella, ¿no? ¿Has sido amiga?
Right. Yeah, I gotta say this tour's worth it. It cost like £60 for the whole day. Check out that view. Got the mountains up there. Armenia is a very beautiful country. Check out the mountains over there. Wow. From what I've heard when I've speaking to people, they seem to miss the Soviet Union. There was more job opportunities, there's free healthcare. Now there's not much going on in Armenia. I mean, just look at these houses. That's why there's a large population around the world. There's just not much going on here. Wait, is there a sign of this place? Oh, it's over there. Yep, I'll just show the name of this place. So this one is the Monastery of Sanahin. That'll be it for this one. So just in the town of Alaverdi, it's an ex-Soviet mining town. So there's the mining factory. It stretches for about a kilometre that way, I think. Yeah, it's not in operation. There's a ladder. Soviet bus stop over there. Also, you'll notice in the Caucasus sometimes there's crosses on top of the hill. It signifies that God is watching at all times. Let's have a look at the river. You can see here, this has not been in operation since 1992. So it hasn't been working since 1992. Soviet cable cars. Yeah, population is about 3,000. Not really. I think most of the people work in transportation. This is the oldest thing in the town, the bridge. Here, there's lions here. They date back to the 1700s, and the head's been cut off. It's on here too. I've got a Caucasus spiral. I'll show that now. This is the Caucasus spiral.
So there was a gas, I told everyone.
Yeah, that's about it.